Hi everyone, it's Johnny Seed here again, and today we're going to be reading another instalment from my 1983 Dairy Diary, and this time we are up to August, and conveniently the 1st of August on in 1983 was on a Monday, so we'll jump straight in, shall we? Okay, right, Monday the 1st. Today me and Alan played D&D. Okay, that's all that really happened, sorry. I even apologise for having a very dull life, even back then. It's Tuesday, the 2nd. Today I rebuilt Legoland, and in the afternoon, me and Carl went to Blackpool. We got off the bus. When we got off the bus, I threw up. Yeah, I was never very good at travelling on public transport back then. Bear in mind this was the 80s, so people were still smoking on buses, so that's probably, you know, what contributed to my losing my lunch as soon as we got off the bus journey, as soon as we got off the bus. Right, then we went to Bateson's, which is a comic shop. I bought some figures, and Carl so yeah, then we went to Bateson's. I bought some figures, Carl something his computer, and then we went around the shops, and then we went to North Pier. So third Wednesday, Paul got a new bike. So this morning, Mike, Paul, Stephen, and me went out on our bikes. In the afternoon, I went on the computer because Carl has gone on holiday to Lowestoft on a. Oh, right. Okay, so yeah, in the evening I played on the computer and watched TV. I drank an entire pint of milk. Glurk. Wow. So yeah, drinking games already. Alright, Thursday the 4th. Today I went down to the Fleet Cleaners, which I think, if you recall earlier, that's where my cousin's mum was staying or worked. Still can't figure that one out. Today I went down to the Fleet Cleaners. When I got there, Anita had gone to Barclays Bank, but she had not come back for an hour. She came back and we dossed around. In the evening I watched TV and did a dungeon. In the morning one of Alan's characters got killed, and he went off in a huff. I'm not sure what the timing was there, whether that was the morning of Thursday or the morning of Friday. Okay, but on Friday morning, this morning I played D&D with Alan. I cleaned my bike, and in the evening we went to the beach off the North Euston. The North Euston was a big hotel in Fleetwood with Mike. There was a ship that had run aground. Ooh, exciting. Right, Saturday the 6th. Last night I couldn't get to sleep, so I went downstairs and watched Star Wars and Superman. Yes, I do remember doing that quite a lot. My sleeping pattern was terrible as a child. I'd wake up in the middle of the night or extremely early in the morning, and I'd often come downstairs and watch videos, and didn't have many to choose from. So yes, the Star Wars and Superman was probably VHS tapes, I think that were on Betamax. They were tapes that I watched over and over and over and over again. So I watched, Star Wars and Superman all night. That morning, me and Mike went down to the P&O, which was a ferry terminal where you get very large ships turning up and very large juggernauts and trucks, so it's all very exciting for kids. So yeah, we just ride down there on our bikes and have a look see what was going on. Then we went to the Dock Street Library, and I got 3 books, and me and Mike put up loads of posters on my new wall, on my wall, sorry. Not a new wall, on my wall. We put up some posters. In the afternoon I got some new pumps. So yes, we didn't call them trainers back then, they were pumps. In the evening I read one of my books and watched TV. El Dorado was on. I don't think that was I don't think the soap opera El Dorado had started yet. Sunday, the 7th. This morning I called for Mark Bidder. Then we went back to my house. So I went all the way around to Mark's to call for him, just to come back to mine. I swapped a Luger off him. Not a real Luger, a toy Luger. And it fell apart. So tomorrow I'm going to build it. I swallowed a plum stone. In the afternoon we went to the Lifeboat Day thing. So yeah, they did have a charity raising sort of gala for the lifeboats, where they'd have like, you know, things going on, stalls, etc. In the evening I played with Paul, Steve, Jack and Bricka, and Mike went on holiday again. And the recipe of this week was individual cheese and garlic soufflés. Oh, and I forgot to read out the tip. And the tip of the week was to remove sausage skins easily, run under cold water and then slit down the centre. Do you want to remove sausage skins? Are they not there for a reason? Anyway, if you need to remove them, that's how you do it. Right, week 2, Monday. Hi there, punkatines. A new word I just made up, punkatine. This morning I went to the library, rock and roll, and then I bought some glue. Anita came round, me, Paul, Stephen, Brendan and Mark, and me played with the werewolf. Played the werewolf. Not sure what the werewolf was. In the afternoon we went in our back garden and talked, and then in the afternoon and evening we played werewolf game, and Steve came round and Paul and Steve slept. So I don't know what werewolf was, whether that was an actual, maybe it was one of those mini games. I'll have to look it up. So I don't think it was a computer game. Anyway. Tuesday the 9th. This morning me, Paul, Brennan and Mark played soldiers. We kind of got our little plastic sort of soldier figures and would have war games with them. Not war games as in, you know, with rules and dice and strategies and tactics and all that shit. Just a case of we'd put the figures out and go, right, my rifleman shoots your guy with the hand grenade. Gets entertained. And me and Paul won, so we had our own army. Then in the afternoon we made ants' nests. We made ants' nests in chairs. That can't be right. Ants' nests? Okay. And in the afternoon we made ants' nests in chairs. In the evening we played the werewolf game again. Fire on Mount. Oh, and there was a fire on the mount. So yeah, interesting news. Wednesday this morning I set up my figures. Then me and the gang had a battle. So more wargaming. Then in the late afternoon we painted figures. We dust about with the nests. So we're obsessed with ants' nests at this point. I do remember we used to go and get ants from one nest and take them to another nest and sort of drop them at the entrance and watch them sort of annihilate each other. Okay. We dust around with the nests, and in the evening we had toy scraps and piggyback fights on the mount. So yeah, play fighting and piggyback fights. Alright, Thursday the 11th. This morning I played with the gang. I had a lie-in. So I seem to be getting my chronology all wrong here. So I had a lie-in and then I got up and then I played with the gang. Then we decided that each person... hang on a sec. Then we decided that each person should collect one type of soldier. I got English, Paul got Germans, Steve got Americans, Benny got Afrika Korps. I used to like the Afrika Korps, I thought they were really cool. Then we went on the mount, and in the evening we had piggyback fights and toy scraps again, and then me and Anita came round and had a rose hip fight. So rose hips were like tiny little sort of fruit that you couldn't eat, but they were perfect size for chucking at your friends' heads. Friday the 12th this morning, me and Mum hoovered around my bedroom because I have visitors coming to sleep. Because the visitors came in at 12 o'clock and didn't settle, blah 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 blah. I can't read what this is. So it looks like I was cleaning my room for some reason, probably because we had visitors coming to stay, something like that. And then I played with the gang on the mount, and something that I can't read there. But the tip of the week is try placing cotton wool in the fingers of rubber gloves to prevent sharp fingernails causing damage. Genius! 13th, Saturday. Today we played on the mount, and then in the evening I rested. In the afternoon I rested. In the evening, me and the gang and Fenner slid down the mountain on pieces of card. So the mountain was like I've probably explained this before, it was a fairly large hill, not that big. It was actually a sand dune with grass on it, and it was quite steep in some places. So in winter when it was snowing, people would slide down there on sleds, but of course when it was hot and dry and there not been any rain, you could also do the same thing by sliding down the dry grass on bits of cardboard, which was extremely fun. The 14th, Sunday, this morning I went on the mount with Paul and it was very hot and we slid down on bits of card again. Mike came back in the afternoon. Me, Mum and Anita went over wire, over the front near the beach, right turning. So we went on a walk and it was very tiring. We got back and I had a bath. And to celebrate you could have chicken cheddar chooks. The 15th, Monday. Today me and Anita went on a bike ride. That's a bike ride in English. Right over wire to Nateby. It was good, so that's quite a way to go on bikes, maybe I don't know, 6-7 miles. I'm just making it up, I've no idea. In the evening Alan came round and my character got killed, so we must have been playing D&D. We talked and Mum went out and came back early. The Tuesday, 16th. Today Alan came round and we played D&D and Alan's character got killed. In the afternoon I went to the library and got The Hobbit. In the evening me and Alan played D&D. My character Evil Eddie got 1 million gold pieces and got to 5th level. So Mum and Dad went out. So yeah, there was lots of gold sloshing around in the D&D world. Then Wednesday the 17th. Today I didn't go. Today 17th Wednesday. I didn't do much. Today I didn't do much. I went out to read and waited for Carl in the evening. Me, Alan and Marcus dossed about in the front, and I didn't come home until 10:48 at night. Precisely 10:48. Right, this looks difficult to read, so hopefully I should be able to decipher it. Right, Thursday 18th. This morning Alan and Anita came round and we played D&D. Evil Eddie died. It's a shame. Rest in peace, Evil Eddie. In the afternoon we went to Blackpool with Carl. We bought figures. Carl bought the Zaxxon board game. I remember that. And Dungeon Floor Plans 3. In the evening, Mum went out and I sorted through some boxes, maybe, and me and Carl played Zaxxon. Mum came home late. Right, so Zaxxon board game. Excellent, if you can remember that. Friday the 19th, today me and Anita went over wire again on our bikes again. We went to Preezall and had a nice walk. When we got back, we played Zaxxon. In the evening, Carl got Hulk the Slayer on video. And Alan came round and we watched it, and then me and had a game of Zaxxon and Mum went out. So yeah, all happening there in the summer. And the tip of the week is wash your refrigerator with bicarbonate of soda and water after defrosting to keep it smelling sweet. Right, I'm just going to have to get a drink. Right, Saturday the 20th. Today I went to Blackpool on my bike on my own. So yeah, 12 years old. I was heading off the 8-mile distance it was to Blackpool. I didn't buy anything, and I lost AE. AE? No, what you're thinking. I lost Alf. I lost something. I didn't buy anything, and I lost a pound. I lost a pound. That's a pound sign, not an E. So yeah, I didn't buy anything and I lost my money. Oh, and I cycled all that way. In the evening I played with the gang and Fenner and on the pitch and putt. And then we played some D&D. The 21st. The 21st, Sunday. Today I played with the gang in the morning. Me and Paul went on a small adventure where we all went to the beach. In the afternoon we went crabbing near the ferry. In the evening we called for Mike, but he went in after a while. So yeah, crabbing, I guess you just get fish hooks and wire and baits maybe, I'm not sure what we'd use, and just fish for crabs. Off the ferry, there's like a little bit of a pier there. In the evening we called for Mike, but he went in after a while, and we played sword fights. Then we played army, and Mum went out. Oh, they look nice. Iced blackcurrant creams. Okay, and the 22nd, Monday. This morning me and Paul went fishing, but we didn't catch anything. In the afternoon we went over, well, me and Fenna went on an adventure over wire. We got to Preesall, so we just go for a walk, but in our minds we were playing actual live role playing. In the evening I just watched TV. I'm having an early night. So I must have been worn out. The Tuesday 23rd. Today I played with Fenna at D&D. Then in the afternoon the gang came round with Alan and we went on the pitch and putt. After, me, Paul and Marcus and Jack went fishing. In the evening I watched Star Wars and Superman again on Betamax, and Mum went to bingo. The 24th, Wednesday. Today Anita and Alan came round and we played D&D, and my character got a +5 sword. Mint. He also got to his 5th level. Then we read. I don't know why we just sit around reading. That can't be right. Then we read, and in the evening me and Alan and Marcus went, he wasn't actually called Marcus, we just called him Marcus, went on the pitch and putt, and on the something there, we went on the pitch and putt and on the Marines, Marine Hall, Marine Gardens. The Marine Hall was a place on the prom, and they had some gardens, and we just used to hang around there, and we went for a walk. Thursday the 25th. Today I played with Mike. We made a big roadway scene for Matchbox cars. I don't know what roadways was. Were they sort of like roads, toy roads for your Matchbox cars, your Hot Wheels? Possibly. I know Mike had a lot of those. I drew a little picture of a car and put the words "putt putt" next to it. In the evening, me and Marcus looked at the kittens. Grr. I don't know who had kittens. And on the pilot. Oh, I don't know what that means. Then we played Top Trumps with Martin in the evening when we went out. So yeah, don't know who had kittens. Don't seem to remember anyone having kittens. Anyway, they were kittens. Today I played with, Friday the 26th. Today I played with Mike. We went to the sports centre. First we went, today I played with Mike. We went to the sports centre. Then we went to Blackpool and we saw an RAF show. So yeah, like the Red Arrows sort of thing. Then we walked around and went to Wimpy for tea. Remember Wimpy's? Are they still going? I've not seen them for years. And after that we went for a walk along the beach. Then we watched the lights and lasers, and it was Zeet. Yeah, so I don't think this was actual Christmas. This wouldn't have been Blackpool lights because it was too early. This would have been in August, so I guess they were having some sort of laser show on the prom. 27th, Saturday. Today me and Anita went for a walk over wire and went on an adventure. In the afternoon I played on the computer, and in the evening I watched TV. 28th, Sunday. This morning I played with Mike. In the afternoon I was bored. In the evening I played with the gang. First we played Dens Out, then we played Bulldog, and then a kid from her came around the corner called Keith. Something came round and Grogan battered him. Oh, so there was a fight. So with some kid called Keith who we didn't know. He went to tell his big brother, so we went out. So we went. So yeah, from what I can gather, we were playing out. We were playing Bulldog and Dens Out, and some Keith turned up and ended up in a fight with one of us. And he was going to get his big brother, so we ran away. The salad was salmon and cucumber salad. The recipe was salmon and cucumber salad, but an additional recipe for zippy dressing. Right, and finally, we're almost into autumn already. That's depressing, isn't it? What we have here, hot milky drinks for the family. I'll just run through these. We have a chocolate marshmallow float, a hot egg and milk nog, a hot milk mocha, and a milk posset. So yeah, the posset's got ground ginger and nutmeg in it. Right, and some fresh foods for the season. Not bothered with this. Did I read out the tip of the week? No, I didn't. The tip of the week was, remember to order extra milk and cream for the bank holiday. But yeah, I'm shilling that dairy produce again. Right, so finally, the last couple of days of August. And which would be the last week of my summer holidays as well. Okay, the 29th, Monday. Today I played with Mike and the gang. We were going to build a den, but we couldn't. Then we played on our bikes. Then Keith came round. This is a different Keith, not the Keith that got beaten up. And he was now a new member of our gang. Oh right, sorry, beg your pardon. Keith was a new member of our gang. Who was Keith then? I don't remember him. Then I watched a Clint Eastwood movie, Till Late. Well, sorry Keith, I don't remember you joining our gang. It must have been a very brief period, brief membership. The 30th, Tuesday, this morning, me and Mike went down to the market to get some coloured tape for my bike. Then we put it on. In the afternoon, Brendan and Mark came out and we played the army. In the evening, Martin, Mike and me went out on a bike ride to Stana. And then when we got back, we saw the Isle of Man boat come in. So that was a big ferry that would occasionally go off to the Isle of Man. Wednesday the 31st, this morning, I called for Mike. We went down to the P&O, that's where the ferries were, and met Shads. Then in the afternoon, I was bored, Woored, and I bought some school stuff. In the evening, I played with the gang without Mike, and Steve fell off from the top of a roof near the Marines. I remember that. There was like a low sort of concrete building that the council would use to store the lawnmowers and things in, and they decided to, well, that was it, but it had a flat roof, so of course as kids we would play on there. And I'm pretty sure we were playing a game where there was some people at the top of the roof and some people at the bottom, and the people at the bottom just would throw rocks and things and lumps of soil at the people on the top, and apparently Steve fell off. Luckily he didn't hurt himself. It was probably only about 7 or 8 feet drop, so thankfully he was okay. Yeah, Steve fell off the roof, and then Brendan and Mark turned up and we played Bulldog. Thursday the 1st. Oh no, that's it. So yeah, that was August. Lots of playing out, as it should be, in the summer holidays. So yeah, come back next time when we hit September.